right, I'm on hole number 9. I got a freaking par, and I went back and watched the video, and when I pulled it back, when I did the side spin on it, right before I released, I slipped up a little, and when I slipped up a little, it actually short shot it, and that's what the deal was there. And it was like a micro thing. I went to release, and just like a microsecond before I released my stylus, I slipped it up just a little, short shot it, and that's why it ended up doing that. And I've taken tens and tens and tens of thousands of shots, and I don't know that I've done that very often. All right, hole number 9. I know exactly which hole this is. We don't have to look this one up. Let me find it. It's this hole right here, I will bet you. We haven't played this hole. All right. Now, I have actually been practicing this when I get it, because I'm trying to find the spot out here that you can do the max overpower hook shot to try and get as far down into the shadow as you can, because if you can get down into the shadow with a 3-power ball, you can get on in 2. But if you're taking any kind of traditional shot, you're not going to be able to get on in 2. The deal is it's not getting over here. You get over here and you go, man, I hit over here. And it's not about hitting over here. And it doesn't matter what club you bring. If you didn't bring the right ball from over here, you're not going to bridge this gap. So you can get an eagle on this with a lower power ball. But when you're in tournaments and you really need to get an eagle on this hole, you really need to bring a big power ball. And you don't have to, but you're just going to lower your chances of getting an eagle. So these Prestige balls are the balls that came. Were they the ones that came out? No, they were the... Which balls came out on this? I might have used them all. But this is definitely a hole that we want to play with a 5-power ball. What are my choices? Wind resistance 2, side spin 1. Oh, those are low wind. What am I thinking? Gridiron's the one. Side spin 1. And this one's got no wind. And autumn ball, power 5, side spin 1. And we don't really need a whole lot of side spin on the second shot. So I suppose we could get away. All right, I'll use an autumn ball. I'd really like 2 side spin. I don't think I have any 5-power 2 side spin balls. And the snow globe's a little overkill here. So I will stick with an autumn ball. Let's make sure we got a bag set up. So I'm going to take my number 1 bag and I'm going to switch this out for a big dog. So those are the only 2 clubs we should need. And we've got our power 5 ball. We're ready to roll. The key on this hole is to get as much as you can on the drive. So you do not, for me, I'm trying not to short shoot the shot because it's kind of a layup. I'm trying to make sure that I get maximum distance on my drive so that it flies from where you hit it to the very first bounce. If you're at maximum club, then that means that the second bounce is going to be maximum and the third bounce is going to be maximum. If you short shoot it to where you're not at the red line and you short shoot it, then that means that the second bounce isn't going to be as long as the, so it's better if on these shots that you can get all you can. And I can tell you that when you're down here at this transition, you need to leave yourself no less than 2 rings. You want to give yourself as much room as you can down there because it carries a little farther than the ball guide's showing, and it's very easy to hit that rough right there and end up end up on the other side or in the sand. And you need to be in the 400-yard range in order to have a shot with a 5-power ball and a big dog of getting on. Okay, so I want to eke up here and I want to get as much as I can out of that shot. We're going to take the wind out. That's a 2-ring pull. We're not going to do any overpower here. Hit it great on the outside. That's a little higher than I would normally like to hit it, but we're in the 406 range, so that's good. Anything over 400, we're in the range with my big dog. And what I'm going to do with my big dog is I'm going to do a rough bump through this rough right here. I'm not going to try and maneuver my way around, because if you try and maneuver your way around, you're dealing with open topspin, and it's super easy to end up rolling off the back. I see a lot of people coming at it from this side, and they roll off the back and end up in the sand, but it's a lot harder to control your ball here. So I want my ball, and it's going to be like 5 or 6 topspin in order to blast it out of that rough. And I don't really care even if it's just on the fringe or a little short of the green to chip it on. The goal here is to get an eagle. And our opponent did fantastic getting his ball where he got it. That is an awesome shot. Nice shot. All right. So we're going to do about 5 topspin. 3.6. It's 2.1 per ring. So we're a little shy of 2 rings. And we just want to hit it perfect. Hit it great on the outside. Oh, not enough to get out. Man, I'm just having a rough time today. No practice. Perfect. Our opponent gets an eagle. That's what we're looking for. Eagle. I was on this hole one day, and I was probably within 2 yards of the hole. I came here with a berserker, and I went to go putt it, and like always, I set the putt up just barely past the hole, hit it, and it bounced over the hole. And in that particular case, bam, blew an eagle. Look at that. Ah, what a poor showing on that hole. I'll bet you the last 10 times I've been on that hole, I got an eagle. And today I get a birdie. What a crap. All right. All that would have taken was getting an eagle on that, and I would have been the leader in my group. That's not, that doesn't make me happy. All right, that was Southern Pines, the 9-hole cup. That was hole number 9. I will hopefully do better in the final one. But that gives you an idea on some of the holes of what to do and what not to do. Thanks for watching.